not really white.
Yeah.
Well, you're a wannabe, Myron, and Sneako, he's a mutt. I don't know what Sneako is, but Sneako, I know a good dentist that can help you get that tooth fixed down in Colombia. Dr. Montoya, I can give you a card on him. Our FBA brother knocked your tooth out and you ran to the police like a bitch, and I can get you a good tampon too, because the bitch came right on out of you. But
I don't know who you are, but yeah, I didn't go to the police. They questioned me, and I didn't do anything. I didn't go to the police.
It looked like you were filing a report.
No, they came and questioned me, but it sounds funny, like if you're a black nationalist, to go and immediately believe and support the police, but that's not what happened.
Oh no, man, but didn't you have Jake?
Black nationalist.
But didn't you have Jake? You had Jake Shields with you. Doesn't he do MMA? He's supposed to whoop all this ass, and he stood there looking like Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard while you got your ass whooped.
The guy ran away, like he fell down. Nobody knew I got hit. Like, it wasn't pretty obvious. Jake Shields didn't see it. If it was under a different
Jake saw it. Jake was standing there. I saw the video. Jake stood there with his titties flopping. He was standing there not doing anything. I mean,
Tariq, if you got a big mouth and hands like that, why don't you come down here to Miami? We'll have a celebrity boxing match. I'm sure we can find some white nationalists who will want to whoop your ass.
Well, all I can do is just throw a jar of mayonnaise at you and you'll flee like roaches. So I don't know. We can do whatever. We can set it all up.
I mean, let's stop talking this broke talk. Come on down here. Let's find you an opponent and make some money. You know, that way you won't have to go to Colombia to fix your teeth, brokey.
Okay. The only thing broke is your mother's womb from all that black dick going up in there.
I don't have a mother. Me and my daddy share yours. Now let's count mamas, bro.
No, your daddy shares your pussy. That's what's being so.
Come on, brother. Dude, you're demeaning yourself, man. Stop the nonsense.
I don't even know who I'm talking to. Who am I talking
to? People who actually matter in this world, bro. Unlike you.
You're a low-life degenerate.
If you say so, brother. If you say so.
You're a low-life degenerate.
You still waiting for your reparations, bro?
Absolutely.
I know you are. Keep waiting, bro. Keep waiting for your reparations,
keep
man.
Waiting on your birthday.
The WNBA will be a fucking world renowned sport before you get a penny.
You keep waiting on your birth rates to rise.
Send Brittany back.
You keep waiting on that. Back. All right. So what else is going on besides black cock on your mind?
You're the one who brought it up, brother.
Didn't you make a gay movie? Didn't you make a gay movie?
Well, no, that was your granddad. I just produced it.
It's called Buck Breaking, isn't it? Like Brickback Mom?
Not Brickback. It was about your degenerate culture, yes. We talked about how you guys are freaks. Yes, indeed.
Let me ask you something, brother. Let me ask you something.
Who am I speaking with?
In America, you have millions of black millionaires. What the fuck are you bitching about, bro? There's not another country in the world that gives a fuck about black people. You have actually millions of black millionaires in this country, and you're still fucking running your mouth. When you gonna get that fucking victim mindset out of your goddamn ass?
Aren't you an Arab?
No, I'm actually a Jew.
No, you're an Arab.
Gary, you know what the fastest growing industry in America is?
Now, how's an Arab talking about victim mindset? What are you talking about?
The fastest growing industry in America is victimhood.
Oh, well, Tariq should fucking be the president of that fucking class.
Okay, listen,
Amen.
Give me, because I can't actually earn it myself.
You're never going to be a white man. You're a wannabe white supremacist. You're not going to be white. You're a mascot.
I'm a Jewish man. How can I be a white supremacist, you fucking moron?
You're a wannabe white supremacist. I will steal your fucking camel. You keep talking that shit. All right, don't play with me, all right? Your plates, sir. You're not white, all right? You're a wannabe.
You're the only one laughing, bro.
You're a shameful wannabe. You're a disgrace to Hamas, all right? Whoever you are, you're for.
Hamas, bro. I'm Jewish, you dumb fuck. What is wrong with you, man?
You're a wannabe all across the board. You don't know what you want to be.
Okay, if you say so. My last name ends in Berg, but whatever you say.
Sure. You're hanging around with white nationalists and they're calling your names behind your back.
I don't know any white nationalists. I have none. See, this is all you do. Accusations. You're no different than the
Are you done retarded?
You guys sit around here whining about black people thinking that you're going to get brownie.
Nobody was talking about black people.
No one was talking about white black people, bro.
That's all you do.
Hold on. The speakers, wait a second.
You guys are the biggest wannabes on the planet.
Want to be what?
You'll never be white.
The panel here is a black man, another black man. I'm black. We got a Jew.
Where's
you come in here saying that we're white supremacists. Does everything have to be about you? Nobody started talking about black cock till you came in. We were talking about
you do it all the time.
He's the victim. What is on your mind, Tariq? The fuck are you thinking about?
Calm down. You're gonna get your trailer park musty. Calm down, sir. Calm down.
Bro, leave it to a black guy to come in and talk about race.
Down.
That's all you talk about. Literally, you have no other talking points.
Who is that,
race.
Sneako?
Literally came in here. Yeah, no, it's me. It's
who
me.
Is
it
me?
doesn't matter who I am. It's all right.
A Cuban man, retard. A Cuban man. You think it's a white
nationalist. You made a conversation 100% about race. Leave it to the black man to come in and to talk about race.
Because that's what
all you talk about.
You
have no other
That's what you
have no other
because you're very insecure
for any solution. There's no solution.
White supremacy.
There's zero solutions. It's all complaining.
Your whole all of your platforms is based.
Name one solution, Tariq. Name one solution to your problems.
Reparations.
Calm down, man.
How about as a man, you come up with a solution?
Well, you're very emotional.
Are you a female who complains all day, or are you a man who comes up with
I need to get you some yeast infection.
cream.
You're being a bitch right now. Calm down.
No, you're a black man who came on talking about race.
You're whining like a hoe.
That's what you did. Because that's what you always do.
Like a hoe.
You probably do this in every space. You come on and talk about race. White nationalist this, black person that, Jew this. Nobody was talking about race until you came up here because it's typical black behavior. Typical nigger behavior. That's exactly what you did.
You thought you argued with that?
By the way, guess what? My grandmother's a nigger. My mother's a nigger. And guess what? I'm 25% nigger.
Right. And you're a wannabe. You're a wannabe.
So how about this? Real quick. How about this? How about you talk about something other than race?
Supposed to be offensive, sir.
This guy's a broken record. Everyone said this guy's a white person. You got black people in this room. You got Jews in this room. He calls everyone a white supremacist. Are you fucking blind or stupid, sir?
There's not one white person in this panel.
N-word.
I'm actually white.
Yeah, you a bunch of suspect. Want to be
so
white.
You're gonna come up here and call everybody names, and then you get offended over.
I'm not offended. You're not eating with that, sir.
No, you have
not
no
offending
important
anybody.
points to make.
You're a
You have
wannabe.
zero solution. You have zero
not
concept.
offending.
All you do
think
is
you're
nobody's
offending
trying
black
to
people.
blame anybody.
You think you're offending black
You
people
live
by
for
using
labeling.
the N-word. That's not offensive. We know that you're a
That's
racist.
I didn't try to offend you.
Tariq, no one called you the N-word. The only way we're going to call you an N-word if we add the word bitch ass in front of it.
You want to be Anglos, and you're not.
No,
Listen,
just because you say it,
that
don't make
is
it true.
You
just
want to
because
be
you
Anglo.
say it, you say something, you don't substantiate it. All you do is hope that people believe
you're
you.
ashamed.
When you speak, you just hope people believe you.
And
You have
you'll
to
never
actually
be.
substantiate what you
You'll
say.
never be an Anglo.
That's typical behavior, bro. Typical nigger behavior, bro. You come on here hoping people listen to you because you have no actual substantiation.
You failed in your homeland, and
sir,
you want to be
you
white.
failed at being
failed in your homeland,
you
and you
failed
want to be
at
white.
being effective.
Anglos are only
All
one
you're
type
doing
of
is
white,
bringing
by the way.
entertainment to here because
You
you're
all
at another nigger
failed
talking
in
about
your
race.
homeland.
This is what happens.
All right, and you want to be white, and you'll never be.
It doesn't make sense.
You
And this
come
is
from a
always
failed
what you do.
homeland,
You want to
Listen
speak
to
in an
you.
intellectual
You're
way,
just babbling
but you
like
say
a
nothing
biatch.
that's intellectual.
You're babbling
That's
like
literally
a
what you do. You cannot portray yourself as an
babbling
intellectual
like
and not
a
bring up
biatch.
Hold on one sec.
Calm
So,
down.
I kind of wanted to hear what Tariq would come in and talk about.
Is that Myron? Is that Myron?
Yeah, it is. And it's interesting.
Myron, hold on. Before you start, I gotta say,
Wow.
I know we've had our words. We've had our differences. All right. And I'm willing to go on your show. I know you wanted me to go on your show at one point, and we can put our differences aside. And I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. All right. There you go.
What a fucking lame.
You know what's interesting? Like, this is what I found very interesting. I kind of wanted to see what you would come in and talk about. Right? And,
all right, go ahead, Myron. All right, let's hear from.
I was legitimately.
Let's hear from Sudanese Myron. Go ahead.
Can I talk now?
Go ahead, Myron.
Yeah, so I was intrigued to see what you were going to come in and talk about. I was actually legitimately open ears, like, okay, I wonder what he's going to talk about. And I find it very interesting that we were not talking about an iota of race, whether it was black, white, Jewish, anything.
All of your platforms are about anti-black.
Okay,
all of
okay,
your
look, let me
platforms,
finish my point. Let me finish my point. Now, we were not talking about race whatsoever, and I find it interesting. The first words out your mouth are white supremacy as soon as you come in here.
Yeah, you're a wannabe, right?
And again, Tariq, I got a legitimately serious question for you. If you
Go
didn't
ahead
talk
and ask
about
that
race,
question.
if you didn't talk about race, what would you talk about?
Sir, I
Sucking dick.
Like, what would you legitimately talk
there you
about,
go.
bro? What would you
Sir.
talk about if you didn't talk about race all day?
Sir, I talk about a whole bunch of stuff without talking about race, but I talk about racism because
Tell
it's
me,
the most important thing
what
that
is
you white supremacists want to be.
What is it? What is it that you talk about without?
Sir,
That's not about race.
I started my career with relationship books, and they were all bestsellers. Sir, I can talk about
and you don't
so
talk
many
about
other
it anymore.
things.
Interesting enough.
But race is a very serious problem, especially anti-black racism. So I discussed something that's very important. Yes, anti-black racism is a very big problem.
That's
why you got platforms. That's the only reason you guys got platforms. And you bring it back to race. Because you have anti-black platforms.
Race and you bring it back to race.
Because you're anti-black platforms. That's all you do is discuss
race. No, I'm not anti-black.
Yes, you are.
I'm not anti-black. I'm anti-retard.
That's the only reason you have a platform.
And you're behaving like one.
Sir, please,
I'm asking, what do you talk about besides race?
What do you do besides flee your homeland?
Okay, good one. I'm asking you a legitimate question.
And that's a legitimate question. That's a projection. Your platforms are based on anti-black racism, Myron.
No, we talk about a bunch of things. Race is just one of the things we talk about.
It always goes back to anti-black racism.
All you talk about is race.
And then you have a bunch of women on there who are black and Caribbean, and you scream and bark on them like a coward. Why don't you do that shit to a dude, man? Why don't you bark on a dude like that?
White, Asian,
you know what I'm saying?
Come down to Miami.
Do all that shit to dudes.
White, Asian, Hispanic. We've had them with all
you
kinds
understand?
of races. Not
you
just
know,
black.
you don't do it to dudes because you'll get that Sneako energy. You saw what happened to Sneako. You saw what happened to Sneako when y'all run up on a dude with that shit.
I refute what you say, and then you immediately come in and
because you bark on women, you bark on black women all the time because you're a coward. You're a coward and a wannabe. Okay.
So what's your argument now?
That's what. Well, the argument is you're a coward and a wannabe. All right?
Okay. Yep.
You're a wannabe white supremacist and you're a coward.
You don't put your foot down women, but you don't talk sternly with women.
And all you guys have platforms built on anti-black racism.
Like you don't talk sternly to women at all.
You talk that shit online.
You don't talk sternly to women.
You talk that shit online and
you let women talk to you.
Tariq, thank you for coming in here and showing how low IQ the reparations movement is. Thank you for coming in here and fucking exposing your dumb ass.
All right, you're a bunch of geniuses.
No, you definitely.
You're showing us the high IQ. All right.
You're definitely an elite.
No, guys, show. I asked him a legitimate question, and you guys see how he just immediately deflected. Just deflected everything.
This is high IQ conversation from you guys? Really?
Bro, racism is not high IQ. Stop.
You guys are talking like you're Rhodes scholars. You're a bunch of YouTube flunkies.
Bro, you're talking like
you're not a Rhodes scholar. You're a bunch of YouTube flunkies.
You do not know.
All right?
You do not.
Your only platform is you can only come up by spewing anti-black racism. You're not intellectuals at all. Let's stop it. All right?
Why anti-black racism exists is because of you.
You're a bunch of Anglo.
You're the reason that black people are held back in America because you want the victim mentality without anything else.
You failed, and all of you failed in your homelands. All of you, and you want to be white supremacists, and that's the only platforming you can do is spewing.
You do realize that there's like FBAs
and then you get knocked in your damn teeth. You got knocked in your teeth for doing that shit in person. You're a bunch of
Dude, this guy talks like he's from the coast of California because he is. This is exactly how people from the coast of California talk because they don't have other people calling them out for the dumb shit they say, and this guy's doing exactly that. I'm from the coast of California, so I know exactly how these fucking people are.
And you smell like a wet dog. Now shut up. Now you other guys are a bunch of
Yo, man, your insults are fucking trash, bro. You're not even entertaining. All you do is talk shit.
That's why you are struggling with your birth rates and your
What do you say, you're the bro?
Yo, I got 2 kids. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We don't care. We don't act like victims. Who cares? Bro, it doesn't matter. You're the only person here acting a victim. It doesn't matter.
You're a bunch of whining wannabe white supremacists.
For your whole community, bro. You're speaking for your whole community when probably half of your community doesn't even agree with you.
Going around getting
how are you speaking for everybody?
What kind of shit is that? Get beat up? That's the claim to fame? What shit is that? What kind of weird? You guys are weirdos. What kind of stuff is that?
Are you speaking for the whole
No,
black
I'm talking
community or
about
what?
you
Yeah,
guys.
yo, he definitely isn't. He
I'm
definitely
talking
isn't.
about the wannabe white supremacist community going around.
Wait,
getting
but who
your
are you?
teeth
Who
knocked
are
out.
you?
Do you understand how stupid you are? You're calling a Jewish man a white supremacist. You fucking moron.
Wannabe Anglo.
And you were raised by a single mother. That's very fucking clear.
You were raised by.
Where's your father? Do you even know your father's name?
You were raised by a fat honey.
Yeah, you don't know your father's name. That's why you fucking are with the piece of garbage that you are right now.
These old 4chan tropes don't
Definitely,
work.
it's some
They're
dry
falling.
cereal going up. Your cereal.
What's your daddy's name for $100, Tariq? What's your daddy's name for $200, Tariq? Exactly, you fucking beta
Okay,
bitch.
so guys, he clearly came in here to talk to me. So, Tariq.
All right.
Yeah,
Any more corny jokes?
He only came in here to talk to me.
You
So
want to
let's
be white
go ahead and have a
supremacists are
discussion.
so not witty.
Tariq, let's go ahead and have a discussion. I asked you a
Okay.
very simple question.
Right.
I didn't resort.
Myron, I answered
No.
you, sir.
Okay.
Myron,
I didn't
answered
resort to insulting you or doing ad hominems. I asked a legitimate question.
And I answered
If you didn't,
my
okay, and
friend.
you said you wrote books about relationships.
Right.
So
Myron,
why do you not do
let's-
that anymore? Why do you only talk about race now?
That's not all I talk about, Myron. I have a hot movie out right now about hip hop. I talk about a lot of stuff, sir. I just don't talk about race. But I'm going to talk about you anti-black racists who are always spewing anti-black racism. Yes, I will check you on that.
No. I spew anti-stupidity. That's
No.
what I
You
spew.
are
Anti-stupidity.
an anti-black
It
racist.
just so happens that a lot of black people are stupid.
Well,
That's
sir,
what I spew.
if we're so damn stupid, you're the one who fled from your damn homeland.
No.
So we're
I
not
said
that
a lot of
stupid.
them are stupid. It could be
All right.
white,
Well,
black,
you-
Hispanic. It doesn't
Come from
matter.
stupidity. We're
All
stupid enough
people
to
are
not have to
stupid.
flee.
All
We're
people
stupid
are
en-
stupid. See,
we're
I'm going.
And you can't say shit about a foundational black American. Nothing.
Interesting.
At all.
Interesting.
Nothing.
Let
Yeah,
me. Okay.
nothing.
With
You can't
Tariq,
say
so
nothing about us.
let's use your
Not
logic.
one
then.
word.
Let's
You
use your
come from
logic.
a failed homeland where people are starving. You can't say shit about us. Yes.
Cool.
That's
Then
how
let's
that works.
use your logic. Then.
That's how
Tariq,
that
let me
works.
ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to be a mathematician to say 1 + 1 is 2?
No, sir. No. That's no. That's
No.
a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with anything. You come from a failed homeland where people are over there starving, and you haven't figured out
1
how to
+ 1
stop
is
the
2.
people from starving. So you can't come over here and talk about
Here we go.
intelligence.
Here we go.
Thank you to the white supremacists in America. You're eating, Tariq.
How so, sir?
Because the white people started this country. The white supremacists started this country.
No,
Go
they
back.
started.
Exactly.
No,
Let me take this because
No,
this
they
is
didn't.
what
They failed
he's
when they
getting-
tried to do
he
it on
doesn't
their
know it,
own. They
but he's
just started the
embarrassing
damn
himself.
thing. It was foundational
Tariq,
black Americans.
Tariq,
Go ahead, sir.
Tariq. Let me again. So you're telling me if someone's an immigrant from Sudan or wherever they're from, they can't comment on social issues?
Not over here. No, you're not at liberty to do that because your social issues are in shambles. You're not at liberty.
Cool.
Why would
So
we
only black
listen
people,
to you?
as you
Why
would
would
say-
we listen to you?
Okay.
If you come
Cool,
from a
cool.
country of complete
Now let me ask you another
failure,
question.
why would
So
we
I
listen
can't
to
comment.
you?
So
You're not at liberty.
only other. Let me get this straight then. So only other FBAs, according to your logic, can comment on FBA issues. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Only foundational black Americans can talk about our issues. We don't concern ourselves with what's going on with you. You come from a failed culture. You're not at liberty to give us any advice on anything, sir. You
Would
need
you
to
call
fix,
it a successful
fix your
culture
homeland.
of
You need
foundational
to
black
fix your
Americans
homeland.
who
You
were
need to fix
taken
what's going on
as
over
Okay,
there in
slaves?
your
so
Is
again,
that a
hold on.
successful culture?
Everybody, guys, he came in here.
you
and
need
got
to
a
fix
second
your
culture.
When
homeland.
your ancestors got taken into slavery and taken to another country, do you consider that a successful culture? Because you're saying Sudan is not successful.
Right.
So would you consider where your ancestors were originally taken from as successful?
Half of our ancestors were already here. Let's get that straight. We're foundational black Americans, sir. There were black people here. There were black people brought over here. So we had an ethnogenesis, and we never fled from the country we built,
Don't answer
sir.
the
So
question,
we're
of
much
course,
different.
again.
I did answer the question, sir. If you're not smart enough with them
Okay,
stingy
so
Irish
anyway, going
genes
back
of
to what I
yours,
was
that's
saying.
your problem,
Irish.
sir.
Yeah, my name is Amir, bro. I'm definitely Irish, dude.
Okay. Well,
So let me ask you this question, Tariq.
These
By
type
your
of
logic,
blessings.
right? Because you're saying only foundational black Americans can criticize other foundational black Americans. So if that's the case, why are you talking shit about white people and white supremacists? Since you're not white, you can't give an opinion.
But I'm a victim of white supremacy. I can talk about the
see how it doesn't work out? Doesn't make sense, does it?
Because we're being victimized by the white supremacists. So I can talk about
how are you being victimized by the white supremacists?
Because they've created a system of white supremacy that they've militarized, and we can't break out of it because they have a military stronghold over us, sir. And you too.
Okay, tell me in 2024 how the white supremacists are holding you back militarily.
They control all areas of activity, and they dominate all areas. And when we start building on our own, they use their military to destroy it all across the board. Whenever we build prosperous neighborhoods, they use their military to destroy it. And they've done this all across the board. They control the educational system. When we try to get our own educational system, they use their militarized system to destroy it. They destroy it all across the board. And these are facts, sir. We're under a global system of white supremacy.
Okay.
Tulsa, Oklahoma was 100 years ago, bro.
Now,
let me ask you this.
They build freeways and train tracks in black neighborhoods that's prosperous even today. I live in Los Angeles. Crenshaw Boulevard, they're destroying the black businesses by building a train system down Crenshaw Boulevard. They do this stuff now. We get
sabotaged by the white supremacy. Who are the elected politicians
so
in
you're
Los
telling
Angeles?
me
we get sabotaged. And the great thing about us, even though we get sabotaged, we can still rebuild and we can still find success. They sabotage you wannabes too.
They hold on. You're talking about this being destroyed.
Yo, mute everybody except for me and Tariq, bro. Everybody else, shut the fuck up. All right, he didn't come in to talk to y'all niggas, so he's coming in here to talk to me. So that's fine. Let's have a discussion, Tariq. So let's have a discussion because I've been waiting a very long time to talk to you because you are literally the lord of victimhood. So let's go ahead and have a discussion.
And you are the lord of victimization, sir. But go ahead.
Okay, sure.
A wannabe, but you're a wannabe. You're not even a real white supremacist. You're a wannabe, but go ahead, Myron.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, so you're claiming that the white supremacists control the military, which is holding back the blacks in America. Okay, do you believe that's still the case in 2020?
Right now, this very minute.
Really?
Holding back, and when I mean holding back, they keep an oppressive system that will dominate and control what we do. Even though there's still black people who are successful. Hell, I'm a millionaire. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm still under a system of
You ain't no billionaire, you lying ass motherfucker.
He said he's a millionaire.
I didn't say billionaire. I said a millionaire. And that's verified. Y'all can verify that. That's easily verified. But that doesn't mean anything.
So if you were able to do it and you're black, why can't others?
Because we're phenomenal as black people. Foundational black Americans are absolutely phenomenal. That's why we can do it.
Okay, so why can't others do it then? If they're being held down like you claim, why can't they do it? You did it. You did it, right?
Everybody can't do it in a system of white supremacy. Everybody's not going to be able to do it. I was able to do it because I understood the system and I kind of worked around it. But I called the system out. But I would have been much richer without the system of white supremacy. We live in a global system of white supremacy.
Okay, so it's interesting because, you know...
Now, is that true or not true, Myron? I mean, shit. Am I making this up?
No.
Then why did they say this? Then why did they say it? This is their words. The white supremacists said this. This is them saying.
I've let you speak, but you don't let me speak.
I'm not cutting you off. This is a dialogue.
No, you have.
We're having a conversation. So I'm asking you.
No, we are. But a part of a conversation is you got to let the other.
And you're going to have to let me speak. I just answered your question. I'm asking you something.
I've let you speak plenty of times. All right, I'll let you finish your thought. Go ahead.
So Myron, is that true or not true? Do we live in a system of white supremacy or not?
There is nothing holding back black people from success.
Do we live in a system of white supremacy or not? Then why did the white supremacists say that they have a system of white supremacy? This is their words. They said this. They put this in.
They can say whatever they want, Tariq. It's up to you on how you're going to go ahead and make a do of it. There's nothing holding back black people from becoming successful. As a matter of fact, why is it that we had stronger black households during the Jim Crow eras when black people were the most oppressed that they've ever been? We had higher rates of education. We had two-parent households. We had successful black families. We had more black businesses. Why is it that when we were the most oppressed, as you would claim, we actually had the best statistics, but now that we have the most freedom, we're the worst off? I'll tell you why. It's because of bad decisions. It's not a system of white supremacy as you claim. Hold on. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Because that's great, bro. Because you guys like to blame the police. You guys like to blame the government. You like to blame everybody else except for people making bad decisions. Explain to me this as well. You sit there and say, oh, you're not a foundationally black American, whatever. Okay, Tariq, let's say that I'm not a foundational black American. Me and you get pulled over by the police. Do you think the police that are racist, by the way, and led by white supremacists, do you think they give a fuck that I'm from Sudan and that you're a foundational black American? No, we're both niggas to them. Because my hair's wavy, your hair might be a little bit wavier, but they're not going to care. We're both going to get treated the same. We're both going to go ahead and be looked at as niggas. Because they don't give a shit about this differentiation that you FBAs like to do, where you guys like to divide and conquer within your own race, which is clown world, by the way. That's a whole other
now
thing.
you're going to have to
What
let
I'm
me
trying to
answer
say is
that,
this. Hold on. I will. But what I'm simply saying
Why
is
are you
this.
saying we? Because you kept saying we were in. You weren't in Jim Crow. You were immigrant.
Yeah.
You weren't here.
No. I'm telling you, by this white supremacist standards you're saying, because you're trying to say that, oh, it's different for FBAs versus immigrants. It's not. They look at a Nigerian, they look at a Sudanese, they look at an FBA. We're all the same to them, bro, because they see skin color. They don't give a fuck about your last name or your
talking about we. You weren't in Jim Crow.
Wow, here we go. The division once
We
again,
are
even in a
we're not
conversation.
The same lineage. We don't come from the same lineage. And if there's no white supremacy, why did your homeland fail when you had
You
to
are
flee?
perpetuating the very racism that you're complaining about right now.
Why did you have to flee your homeland after the white supremacists destroyed it? They destroyed the Sudan. That was the white supremacists orchestrating that, sir. Why did you have to flee if there was no white supremacy?
That's true.
Sure. Okay. So what do you like? I mean, what's your point with this? You're trying to say white supremacy runs the world, which I don't.
But then why did you have to flee? I mean, the British went over there. They were running roughshod over in the Sudan. The reason why it's so janky because of the white supremacists. They destroyed it over there. They orchestrated it, right?
I'm talking about the United States.
No. I'm talking about global white supremacy. White supremacy is global. It's a global thing, right?
I'm talking about the United States because that's what's
no. The world is pertinent.
Because you're complaining that the United States is specifically is militarily holding back the black man.
No. I said global because there's no place we can go that's free of white supremacy. Name the country that's white supremacy free.
There's none. China.
United Arab Emirates, the Middle East in general, Saudi Arabia. Like, bro,
really?
Come on, man. Yes,
dude.
Matter of fact, they stopped using the American dollar. I think that's pretty free of white supremacy as you claim. Saudi Arabia literally just told the United States, fuck off, we're not using the U.S. dollar anymore. That is the biggest F you to white supremacy that in the world.
They can bomb that place to hell.
They can bomb that place tomorrow. The Middle East, they bomb that place whenever they feel like it. If you don't stop,
they're not bombing.
They got warships. There's European warships over off the coast of China now. What are y'all talking about?
Gaddafi's a good example.
Right. They'll get, when they...
Yeah, I'm talking about Saudi
Right,
Arabia,
it don't
bro.
matter.
Libya.
Saudi Arabia, they have a deal with them for the oil and all of that, but they can wipe them off the map anytime they feel like.
Do you even know what the petrodollar is, Tariq?
Sir, can they not? Can the white supremacists wipe them off?
Do you know what the petrodollar is, you ignorant
now you get
motherfucker?
into non sequitur, sir. Calm down.
I mean, what do you know?
Exactly. You don't even know what the petrodollar is. You're talking nonsense.
Tariq, you've been deflecting.
I have not deflected. I have not deflected.
Yes, you have. This is my stance.
No.
Tariq, this is my stance.
I'm talking global
there is
white
nothing holding back.
It held
black
you
people
back.
From success.
White supremacy held you back, and you had to flee. You had to come flee.
There is nothing. There is nothing.
You had to flee to get over here to us.
Holding back. Okay, bro, you keep mentioning this whole fucking
right because
again,
you
like
you're a perfect example.
There is nothing
you are an example.
Holding back.
You are an example.
There is nothing holding back black people from success in America.
But there was something holding you back from your homeland, and you had to flee. That's why you had
Myron,
to
he makes a good point, Myron. He's saying that you fled Africa because the system he's speaking of destroyed your entire country. I mean, that's kind of a good point. I gotta admit that.
Not really, because I'm talking about
the
United
States.
I'm talking about look.
Sneako, where you at, Sneako? Is Sneako still in here? Because your country too.
No, he fled. He fled.
He fled. Okay.
No, I'm not agreeing with
this. Is very simple.
He made a good point by saying globally this system does exist.
Blessing, your mic sucks, bro. Just be quiet. Anyway, like I was saying, bro. It's very simple. I'm simply saying there's nothing in 2024 that is holding black people from success. This white supremacy that you claim is a facade. You can go ahead and become successful regardless of your skin color in 2024.
It's a facade.
If it was real in your homeland, it's real over here. It's a real global phenomenon.
So you're really going to compare Sudan to the United States of America?
Yeah, white supremacy is white supremacy all over the world, sir. It's all over. It's white supremacy.
You're comparing
Tariq,
it's white supremacy
to the United States.
Tariq, I have a question. Why do all black millionaires and billionaires buy houses in white communities
Why do you think that?
Well, if we live in a white community, it ain't a white community then, is it? Boom. Boom. If we live there, it ain't white, huh?
You're crying about Crenshaw. You don't live in Crenshaw.
Boom. Go ahead. Now, Myron, let's go back to you. So,
How is that even? How are we gonna accept that?
I meant black people in white
right,
communities.
yeah.
That's
If
what I
we
meant.
live there, it must not be a white community.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
Again, you cannot refute my
Yes,
main
I
point,
can.
which I'm telling
Because
you.
you're
you
proof.
can't. I'm
You're
telling
proof
you.
that white
I'm
supremacy
telling
is
you
global.
because you're trying to change
I'm
the
not
argument.
trying to
I'm
change
simply
the
saying
argument,
in
sir.
2024 there is nothing that holds black people from success. Racism is no longer a valid.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's just I'm a tether.
no
That's
longer
I'm a
valid
tether, and I
excuse.
say so. Just because you say it, don't make it true. The experience is
Okay.
real. White supremacy is a
Tell
very
me what
real
holds
thing.
black people back then. So what holds people black
So
people from success in America
disparities
today?
in the judicial system, right? You got education, right? You got the financial. Man, come on, Myron. Come on, cut this shit.
Yeah, and even
Okay.
though and the great thing and the thing about foundational.
Let's address that real quick.
The judicial system. Oh, let's get to the judicial system, right?
Yeah.
It's how my community has been screaming about this shit for decades, right?
Sure.
But as soon as it hits the J6s, right, and Trump, we can. It's
you know
valid,
how you don't
right?
go into
it's valid, right?
Okay.
Disparities in crack versus cocaine, right? It's an epidemic when it's y'all y'all on meth and opioids, right? When it hits my community, it's criminals. We gotta have
Myron.
Yeah. Hey, Rios, how about this? How about you just don't go into the judicial system and don't commit crimes? How about that?
So
How about
Myron,
that?
so you think
How about you just don't commit
Myron,
crimes?
you think all police actions are justified, right?